Be prepared for chaos. Be prepared for confusion. Be prepared for things to be revealed, but be prepared for people to drop around you. And I'm praying that you have the strength to accept that. I pray that you have the strength to be real with yourself, that at the end of the day it had to happen. I was being real with myself at one point because I really couldn't sleep last night. And I was thinking, and let me tell you what's so crazy about it. When I admitted this to myself, it kind of messed me up. But I wasn't tripping because when I do self-reflection, it's for me to grow. It's for me to be real with myself. It's for me to not be in denial. And literally in that moment, my inner child was like, we never got to where we were going because we were afraid to lose the people once we got to where we was going. Knowing that they couldn't be with us, G. And I'm at a point I have to stop giving a fuck. I have to. Like, like I tell y'all, I'm realizing you have to. Like, when I was telling y'all, you can't be kind to everybody. I can't focus on everybody. And I can't put the focus in others before I do myself. And this is why I thank God, because I know He molded me. Every time I'm getting upset, God, I'm ready. And then 2 months pass by. Obviously, I'm not ready because He knows the things that I need to realize in this very moment. I've been through this test before, probably 10 years over. At first, it was with my nails. And I had to be real with myself, and I'm just going to be very honest. My nail business didn't flourish because I fell out of love with it. I got discouraged. You feel me? And I did allow people to make me give up. To, you know what? It ain't even worth it. But then, even with my nail business, God had showed me that it was never going to go far as what I wanted to in that moment, because I was doing it off of validation. I was doing it off of pleasing the females. I was doing it because I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be bought. And when I say bought, I mean like my press-ons. I wanted to make it. But in that moment, and this is why I say it's important to have God at the forefront. That's why I feel so different about what's getting ready to happen. I don't know when it is, but I feel it. Like, it's a reason why on July 7th, I had specifically stopped smoking, and I was trying to stop smoking July 6th. It's a real reason why, and I know it's for the better in me. Like, I know that because then I didn't have God at the forefront of my business. I did that on my own. That was something I saw on my own. I had never asked God if that's what He had for me. I'm going to be honest, after my sister Shakira had passed, I kind of had a little funky attitude with God. You feel me? I had a real funky attitude with God. I really couldn't accept what He was doing. I didn't want to hear nothing. You feel me? But now that I've crossed that bridge, now that He has made me new, I get it now. What's meant for me is meant for me. And if it is in the will of God, it will come. And I'm gonna be honest, this ain't even no life lesson. This is just for me to vent right now because I feel this. I don't know if I'll look up 5 years later and this is a part of a documentary with my growth in this very moment, G, but I see why the chosen have a hard time somewhere. I see why the chosen have to stay by themselves sometimes, G, because if you're not spiritually tapped in and you don't understand the pressures that I feel of dying to self, you don't understand the pressures I feel of just wanting to please God, knowing that I wasted most of my 29 years of life trying to please other people that didn't have the respect to consider my feelings, or just the effort that I was putting in. But now, I see it. God wasn't playing with me in my grandmother's kitchen last summer. He wasn't. And you know what? I'm not even about to allow myself to have God thinking like he made a mistake with me, even though I know he knows that he didn't make a mistake with me, but I just feel like I don't have room to, like, I don't have room not to show out for God. Like, he ain't give me this for nothing. I used to be scared to pop my stuff because I've seen people get high and get so big-headed, and I've seen them fall to where it was kind of hard for them to come back from that fall. I fear being set back again. I fear being in God's shadow. Like, and when I say shadow, as far as like where he don't know me no more, where he don't want nothing to do with me, where he's done his best and I just continue to disappoint him. I don't want that. That ain't happening no more. That ain't happening no more. I keep telling everybody to keep their eyes on the Lord, but I tell y'all all the time, everything that I tell y'all is what I'm telling myself. I'm crying right now, you feel me? But don't get it twisted. These ain't tears of sadness. These not tears of frustration. This is tears of, it's about time. These are tears of, it's my time. These are tears of, you know what, just like I said yesterday in that video, I'm really at a point, I'm tired of drowning. Paul kept falling because he kept worrying about everything that was on the side of him, what people were saying, what people was feeling like they couldn't believe in that moment, when his clear instructions was to keep his eyes on the Lord. And that's what I'm doing right now, G. I'm not even gonna lie. It's day 3 and I'm going through it. It's day 3 and I'm going through it. But you know what? I'm going through it so I can see it through, with God at the forefront. That's the difference. I'm not in this race by myself. And let me tell you what was crazy. I wasn't even in that race before, in that chapter of my life, by myself. But I just got so big-headed. I just gave all the credit to me. To the point where God has killed that part of me. I'm going to be honest. And I had to be willing to allow him to do that. Yep, I'm ready. Be smooth, but never slip.